Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Dan the T-Shirt Guy, and welcome back to The Never Show. And welcome back to another movie review. Today we're reviewing Suicide Squad. Let me cover all the boring stuff first. Director David Ayer, executive producer Zach Smith, Margaret Robbie played Harley Quinn. Now, my thoughts on this: I really liked her. She seemed a little undressed, though. I felt like the new Harley Quinn costume was a little underdressed. Now, I really love the classic outfit, but I know, yes, it has been fetishized. It is a fanboy's wet dream, and I have to say, in my defense on this, I feel that she could have been more covered up. It just felt she was very iconic, and she has a very iconic look. And the classic look is more in line with what I was looking for. Now, I could say that, yes, they could have changed it up. She got really stupid shoes for the action she's doing, and it seems really ridiculous. Now, that might be the joke itself, but if you're going to make a girl do Hurricane Ranas and things like that and jump around, 6-inch stiletto heels does not... 6-inch, not stiletto, platform heels does not equal that. It was a little on the ridiculous side. I do like that she had a baseball bat instead of the hammer, although I wish she did have the hammer with her. And she did in part of the movie, and I really liked that. Next person on our list is Jared Leto, the Joker. I understand Jared Leto is having a lot of trouble with the final cut of this movie, although he hasn't seen the final cut, which makes me question, what do you see is wrong? I feel, yes, that they did cut out some of the iconic Joker giggles and laughs that made, and he didn't do some of the more punchier lines. He has like the punchline where he then kills somebody, which is a classic thing. But he looked and felt very close to the Joker. It was an interesting thing, and I understand that he was... this isn't what he wanted, but his portrayal of the Joker was very good, and I feel some little minor tweaks in, a new director's edit or a custom edit would make this an even better movie. Will Smith is Deadshot. Now, I have some issues with this. Will Smith is 47. He is getting older. He is starting to show his age as an actor, his voice and his body, and there were some scenes where it was questionable how fast he was going and if they were shooting him in slow motion on a green screen. Yes, there are special effects here, and I should cover the special effects, but first let's cover this. He's starting to become Danny Glover, about the second or third Lethal Weapon movie, and I understand, Danny Glover started to become a really big foil for the Lethal Weapon movies, but I think we need to start seeking a younger man for action movies that isn't Will Smith. He is still a consummate actor. He was still great here. He's just starting to show his age. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a bad thing, but in this case, it was a good thing because the movie shows that he was liked. It is a very popular... Carla DeVlarge. I'm going to say DeVlarge. Okay. The Enchantress. I loved her outfit. I mean, she is basically CGI the whole time. The way they did away with the Enchantress is quite ingenious. I mean, this was something that they couldn't figure out in the comic books. But, I have to say it was well worth it. Jai Courtney as Captain Boomerang. Oh, I love Captain Boomerang. It was played to a T. Everything that I have read about Captain Boomerang was covered by Courtney Jars, and his performance was spot on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Joel Kidman as Rick Flag. I don't know much about this character, but I feel that this is the kind of consummate army man that you would want trying to keep his head above water as he tries to embrace his love with June Moon, a.k.a. the Enchantress. And you could see the struggle in his face as he went after this. Viola Davis as Amanda Walker. I haven't read all the Suicide Squad, so I've only read, choice pieces and bits because I didn't have time to do all my thing. But I felt like her performance was great. She was cold. She was icy. She made me believe. Karen Fukin as Katana. I loved Karen's outfit. I felt it was true to the comic. Adam Beach is Slipknot. They kill him off really quick in the movie. I don't know if he dies that quick in the comics. And it felt, they had to kill someone off quick. Jay Hernandez as Diablo. Adderwall Yoinky as Killer Croc. I have to admit, he has a really interesting voice. I'd like to hear him speak in real life. I mean, he should be reading deep poetry in this voice. Ben Affleck is back as Batman, and, I found this movie very good. It was a little fast-paced. I mean, for 123 minutes, can't we go... If you're going to go 23, might as well go 30, even it out to 130 and slow the story down, in the places that it needs to slow down. That is always my problem with movies. I feel like they go too fast. I love sitting through a long movie that has a good story and great pacing. I mean, Lord of the Rings, for God's sakes. Special effects, movie, Armin's Group, Applied Arts Effects Studios, Digital Domain, Generate 3D, Lola Visual Effects, Makeup Effects Laboratories, Mahama Studios, Mist VFX, Movie Picture Company MCP, Sony Pictures Imageworks, Warner Brothers was our theatrical release. I liked it. I see it as a future buy. I see it as a future rewatch, yes, in theaters, because, yes, I have a long list of movies that I have to watch to get caught up. And I do think if I get a chance to re-see this, I will. It's not a big on my list of re-see, but I feel like if I do get a chance, it will happen. I see and I see this as a future TV watch. Basically, yes. That said, if you haven't seen it yet, which basically everybody and their grandma has, I highly recommend that you go out and see this while it's still in theaters. I think it's going to be coming to DVD soon. I don't know exactly the date, but it is well worth the watch. So this is Dan the T-Shirt Guy saying this is The Never Show, and this was a movie review. And if you like what you see, click that like button down below. And if you're finding this channel because of this video, click that subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next movie review. Bye!